guys, it is Margie from Reclaimed by Ramsey, and I am probably more excited about this video than I have been about any other video that I've done. I am so excited with what I created today, and I am going to be hooking up with, there's a challenge put out by Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine and co-hosted by DIY Beauty on Purpose, and they host an event every month of how you can use actual trash, things you find in the trash or are destined for the trash, and create them and use them as some kind of, make them into something treasure and beautiful. So I am so excited with what I made. I think it is my favorite thing that I have ever crafted ever in my entire life. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. And if you like it, please comment. You know, you have to do that thing for the YouTube people. You know, if they comment, then they share your video with people. And of course you can share too, and you can like and do all the clicking and the liking and the, you know, all the social media stuff. Anyway, I think you're gonna really like the video. So without further ado, here we go. So guys, I picked up this cork board which has some water damage on it, but it was in my neighbor's trash at the last house that we lived in, and I was driving past it, and so I picked it up, and it's just been waiting for me to do something with it. So I'm just taking off the screws, and you'll have to see what I do next. A while back, I was at my mother-in-law's, and she is constantly cleaning out her house, and she had this really old dictionary from the 1800s, and the binding had all been broke, and she was going to throw it away. And I said, no, don't throw it away. I can use that for crafting. And so that's what I'm going to do today. So does anybody see where I'm going with this, right? It's going to be so cool. I couldn't decide whether I was going to decoupage these on here or just use some spray adhesive. And so the spray adhesive is what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to kind of dry fit it and see where I want all the pieces. And then I'm going to spray it and stick them all down. Just be sure to spray more spray adhesive for those pieces that you put on the top. Doesn't it look fantastic, guys? Wait till you see what's coming though. There were some pencil marks on this, and so I'm just going to go ahead and erase the pencil marks, and then I'm going to apply a brown wax from Folk Art. And I use this a lot. It's so much easier than just painting frames. And honestly, guys, you can do this with any type of frame, that you don't have to use a cork board. You could go right over glass in a frame doing the same process. So it's really simple and really versatile. So here's that brown wax that I was telling you about, and I literally just dab a little bit onto an old rag, wipe it in, and it dries in minutes, and look how fantastic it looks. It just darkens up that wood, and it's going to cover all of the water spots and, you know, some of the unevenness that was in this wood. Isn't it looking great? I'm so excited. You're really going to like it. Well, I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Maybe I'm overly excited. So for this next part, I just got an old embroidery hoop. I pick these up anytime I see them. And then I have little leftover pieces of greenery. Some of these were from Walmart, and some of them actually I got at the thrift store. They came off of like a topiary. I didn't use those big ones to the right. I decided they just didn't look right for what I was doing. But you can just go ahead, you can either hot glue these on, you can tie them on, the best thing to do is to use floral wire, and I couldn't find mine, so I was using floral tape, but that really didn't hold it as efficiently as I wanted, so I did go back and I used a combination of hot glue and the floral wire to get it to where I wanted it, and I just kept adding and adding until it looked like I wanted it to. So you can see now it's kind of pretty full, and I would like to add just a few, maybe some cotton stems, or I'm gonna dig through my pile of stuff and see what I have and see about adding that to it. And then I'm probably gonna be adding, I think, some of this ribbon that I just picked up at Walmart. It's their 9-foot ribbon, and it's really pretty. It's like a black and off-white. I really love it. I have these left over from another project that I did, and I don't need all that bulk on there, so, and these I am going to glue on. I'm going to load that puppy up with some hot glue, trying to get it into all those areas. I need a new glue gun, guys. And then I'm just gonna, when you're working on a project like this, you want to kind of back up from it, take a look at it, see how it looks, see if that's where you want it. And I think I'm going to add a couple more here, and then I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Now that I have my wreath all finished, I am just going to measure how long I want this to be to hang over. And then I'm actually even going to reuse one of the thumbtacks that were in the board when I got it out of my neighbor's trash. So I'm just going to attach this, and then I'll show you how it turned out. Guys, I just love the rustic farmhouse charm of this almost free item that I picked out of the trash. Just a little bit of paper, a little bit of time, and look how beautiful it is, with essentially leftover everything except for the ribbon, which I did buy. But guys, you don't want to leave now, because I actually did the other side of the board also, and wait till you see what I've done on that side. So I decided to add a bonus and do the other side of this same frame that I got out of the trash. And so I have a stencil here, Simply Blessed, and I am just going to simply take a little bit of paint. I always save the very bottoms of my paint jars or paint cans in these little containers that I get at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put a little bit, you can see it right here, a little bit out on my mat, and then I am going, here, let me turn you this way, guys. I am going to simply put some on my brush, and this is a stencil brush. This is a Jamie Ray Vintage stencil brush, and then you want to stencil with it almost dry. So I just offload it, and then I'm going to come back in here, and with stenciling, you just want to go straight up and down. You don't want to go back and forth. Now, if you don't have a stencil brush, you can very easily, I have used them in the past, you can use just a little makeup sponge from the Dollar Tree, and then you can just throw it away. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to take on vacation with me, because I'm going to be crafting with my daughter-in-law on vacation, so I'm looking very forward to that. Are you guys going on vacation anywhere this year? I know with the whole situation that's going on, a lot of places are closed. We go to a place in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia, and we absolutely love it because there are no people around. Well, I'm a people person, but the rest of the family, not so much. So anyway, so I'm just going to continue dabbing straight up and down. Now, I did not tape this down which you probably should, especially if you're new. But I was worried about the paper that I have on here. It's so old and brittle. I was worried that possibly, you know, it could bring it up. So I'm just, you know, I just eyeballed it too. That's how I roll, folks. I should measure stuff, but I don't, because, well, I just don't. Anyway, I'll bring you back as soon as this is done. So guys, what do you think? I technically made 3 different trash to treasures between the wreath and having it separate, or you could have this sign as Simply Blessed, or you can turn it around and put the wreath right on there. You could change it out seasonally. I am just in love with it. Please, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, do the liking and the sharing and the whole 9. Let me know in the comments what you think, and guys, I really hope that you will stop back and see more of the videos that I have on my channel. Have a great day.